Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a pretty pickle Marvel and Disney have got themselves into with the fans. So, I was sent this article and been told this by different people that Recast TChalla has been trending. Hashtag Recast TChalla. So, before I get into this article, I'm going to tell you my feelings on it. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. Some of you have been following me forever. Some of you watch all my videos. Some of you just found me today. I am a believer and a fan of both the actor and the character. The character is bigger than the actor. The character is very important to the MCU and the comic books. A very important character. And it was always my feeling that they should recast him. I know there's fans out there that's, oh, no one could ever play him. That's false. It's just false. He was an exceptional actor. And guess what? The world is filled with other exceptional actors that can fill the boots of another actor. It's just true. Nobody could be a better Joker than Heath Ledger. Then Joaquin Phoenix came and showed y'all that he was as good or better in a lot of people's eyes. My personal favorite is still Jack Nicholson. But in a very quick time, someone else showed you that they could play that character. It would not have made any sense to... I'm getting off track here. The point is, that's the point that I'm making. The character itself is bigger. From what I understand, in the third Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises, the Joker was actually supposed to have a part. But because Heath Ledger was not, and had passed away, they didn't put him in there. It's like they wrote him out. But they didn't put in that he had died. You got what I'm saying? So I know that a lot of fans are flipping out over the fact that there seem to be working in the fact that T'Challa does die in this movie. A lot of people have speculated that he somehow dies saving Wakanda from that earthquake, like a tsunami, some attack by Atlantis with Namor. Something is going on here where he passes away. And because the character is bigger than that and way more important to the whole story and timeline of Marvel, period, point blank, people are like, why are you doing this? Some people feel as though they're banking on his death, that they are manipulating this whole situation by using his real life death. Some people that believe he should not have been recast anyway are kind of like, nah, it's like an honorable send-off, and I get both sides. However, the way I feel is that T'Challa should be recast. And I'm talking about the same one. Not pulling from another universe, because we're all doing multi-universe right now. But if they wanted to, okay, you want to somehow honorably send him off because Chadwick Boseman was so loved. You want to send his version off and maybe welcome in another T'Challa, I would even be fine with that, but you need to recast T'Challa. Shuri comes in later, and I think she would be fine to be Black Panther down the line, but we know that wasn't the plan to kill him off in the movies yet. He was still going to be part of the storyline. So, I had something else to say too, because I heard somebody else say something about this situation. Damn. If I think of it, I will say it moving forward. So, it says here, Black Panther, a lot of people said that they believe, and I was thinking this anyway, but my boy messaged me today, and he's huge into comics. He's still reading them. And he told me that he said, look, they fooled us with putting the Hulk in the Infinity War trailer, but the Hulk wasn't there. He wasn't fighting in the battle at the end, but they fooled us. And he said he thinks that it's going to be Killmonger. He thinks that they made it look like a chick at the end, and whoever, he said they may be fooling us, and it's going to be Killmonger. If they do not recast T'Challa, I would prefer that they bring in Killmonger, because he says something about being buried at sea. Maybe Atlanteans got him. Maybe there's some technology that brought him back. I don't know. It's fantasy. They can bring him back, and he would be a super badass Black Panther with a change of heart. If not, recast T'Challa. It's not time for Shuri just yet. It's not time. So anyway, some major reveals by Marvel Studios at San Diego Comic-Con release windows for a handful of Disney Plus miniseries and release dates of mini-films in Phase 5 and 6. However, one of the biggest reveals was the release of the official trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. All of these reveals about what's to come to Marvel's cinematic universe have sparked conversations among fans online, and while most of these conversations were consumed by excitement, there is a large collection of fans who aren't so happy with the choices of Marvel Studios. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer gave fans a glimpse at what's to come as the story of Wakanda continues. However, this time around, the story of Wakanda will return without King T'Challa, as Boseman tragically passed away in summer of 2020 after, sadly, it really felt like it was just last year. Can't believe it's been a couple of years. After sadly losing his private battle against colon cancer. Back when Boseman abruptly passed, fans came together to mourn the life and ever-growing career of the beloved actor. The Black Panther star's passing was a catalyst for global heartache, while also causing many fans to question how will the Black Panther franchise would live on without Boseman. So, I'm also cool with M'Baku doing it, because he was fighting him for the right to do it anyway. It continues to say here, this question has sparked outrage amongst fans online due to Marvel Studios' choice to not recast the role of T'Challa. The hashtag, people are flipping out. Like, you used to see my comments. People are flipping out. Like, a lot of people are just like, look, this is going on with the whole MCU thing. And they like, the trailer had nothing but women in it. And it's not right, and y'all need to recast him. He wasn't supposed to go out like that, and this just makes it easier for them to do this whole MCU thing. This is not my words, this is their words. I've seen this all in my comments and stuff, and I've seen it in other videos' comments. So a lot of people are not on board with this because they're already pissed. about a lot of the woke stuff going on, and they feel it's forced and inorganic, and they're replacing a lot of the male characters and making them look stupid, or you know what I mean. Like there's just a lot of shit going on right now, and they feel it was just like, oh wow, isn't that convenient? Now that he passes away, that you move her on into the role, or one of the women, whether it's the girl he was in love with, whether it's Shuri. A lot of people aren't liking this for many reasons. Some of it has nothing to do with the women. A lot of it has to do with just Recast TChalla. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it all. Very interesting. All the fighting in the comments. Let me see here. The hashtag Recast TChalla has found itself trending on Twitter once again, with fans weighing in on the heated debate over whether another actor should stand in the role of T'Challa, the iconic Wakanda hero known as the Black Panther. Fans took to Twitter following the release of Wakanda Forever trailer to express that the choice to kill off Boseman's Black Panther doesn't honor his legacy, and it's not what his family wanted to happen. Interesting. For fans weighed in by giving their point of view on Marvel Studios and director Ryan Coogler's executive decision to not recast the character. The heated... a lot of people said that... I keep forgetting his name, but Denzel Washington's son could play him. I think a lot of excellent actors out there could play him. Idris Elba, but he's already in Thor, so it wouldn't make any sense to make him. I think Michael Jai White could pull it off. If he could pull off him, he already looks like Black Panther or Blade, or like certain these characters have a particular look, and Michael Jai White, you just cut his hair the right way, he fits, Black Panther. Or and Wesley, I saw pictures of Wesley, and he seems to be really thin now. I ain't saying nothing, but I don't know, someone sent me a picture the other day, and I was like, holy shit. And they were like, maybe this is why he's not playing Blade. And I was like, I don't know. I hope Wesley's fine. I hope his health is good, but he looked really thin. I thought Wesley would be a great Black Panther. But let me see. The heated online discussions about keeping T'Challa in the Marvel Cinematic Universe are still circulating, and they will most likely still be swirling once the sequel hits the big screen in November 2022. Despite the conflicting views, the Comic-Con look inside at what's to come is a beacon of light for Marvel's Cinematic Universe fans. Showing them that the epic story of the Wakanda heroes will live on in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever, despite and in honor of what's been lost in the midst. Yeah, so let me tell you something. I've already said what I feel. I've already talked about what I've seen in my comments section and what other people feel. Some people are totally fine with it. I'm personally never really fine with not recasting if a person does pass away. There are just a lot of excellent, talented actors out there that need a chance, whether they have a name or no names, or and the character is just that, a character. Many people have played Batman over the years, 007 over the years, you know what I mean? And yeah, I know, a lot of these, it's not because another person passed away, but because it can be done. It can be done. Some are better, some are not as good, but the character is bigger than that. And I heard that he had actually said something like that the character was bigger than him, and he was honored to be playing that. So with him saying that, that the character should live on and be recast. And like I said, I didn't know him personally, but just from every interview I've ever seen of the man and everything people had to say about him, it just seemed like he was a great person. And I could not see him being a selfish actor and such a selfish person like that that if he did pass away or could no longer continue to play the character, that he would not want to recast. He did not seem like that type of person. So I'm down with it. It seems like they've already shot the movie. So to tell you the truth, unless there's an extreme uproar, I don't think that they're going to recast, at least not now. Maybe for the next one. Maybe they'll bring in someone from the multiverse to fill his shoes, or maybe they'll bring in Michael B. Jordan. I'm sure that'd be a hefty paycheck for him to come in and play Black Panther, because he was the standout performance in the Black Panther movie. I missed the Black Panther with the edge from Captain America Civil War. Oh man, I missed him. He was just way too mellow and peaceful in the Black Panther movie. Way too mellow and peaceful. People are like, well, that's what, because he was angry and his father died. I don't care. I wanted that dude with the edge back. He was so fucking badass in that movie, man. It's someone that could pull off an equally well performance as Michael B. Jordan, but as the Killmonger Black Panther. But I still want T'Challa eventually recast. If the next best thing is, if you don't recast T'Challa, if you feel it's too big of a gamble and someone else might not be able to really pull off the performance, which I know that's false. There are hundreds or thousands of exceptional actors around the planet. At least one of them could pull it off. Okay? So don't tell me no one else could pull it off. That's BS. Killmonger's the next best choice. Next best choice. I want to go to this movie and I want to be pleasantly surprised that Killmonger never really died, or he was resurrected. They somehow preserved him, brought him back. Something with that Wakandan technology or Atlantis, whatever, he becomes the Black Panther. That's what I want to happen, since I know they didn't recast T'Challa. Tell me what y'all think. 10 million subscribers. Whoa.